Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwividiyo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lithuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisiphote njalo ngokubuka amavidiyo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela-ke singene kwividiyo namuhla. Kule video yamanje ngifisa sibheke udaba lika-Floyd ngoba kwi-interview abenayo ne-ENCA uthe uNhlamulo Ndlela ubhema ama-drugs, wathi uphuza notshwala. uNhlamulo Ndlela-ke wase embhalela i-email kodwa ethumela ngabameli bakhe ukuthi akawahoxise lawo magama, bamnika 48 hours. Akakwenzanga-ke lokho uFloyd, uze yena waxolisa ngesakhe isikhathi, wawahoxisa ngesakhe isikhathi. uNhlamulo Ndlela kusukile wathatha igxathu lokuya enkantolo njengokusho kwakhe. Ngifisa-ke silibheke lelo daba. Udaba lwesibili engifisa silibhekile lwe-DA. I-DA ithembisa uPresident Ramaphosa ukuthi isonga uPresident Ramaphosa yathi imnika 48 hours ukuthi ngoba ukwazile ukuxosha uDeputy Minister we-DA emveni kwesenzo sakhe sokuthi aye eAmerica enyangeni eziwu4 ezedlule ngaphandle kwemvume kaPresident. Ngaleso sizathu bayamkhipha bakasesiyo uDeputy President. Wayesethi uJohn Steenhuisen, uma uPresident Ramaphosa ekwazi ukuxosha abantu abangenzanga izinto ngendlela, akaxosha uThembi Simelane ophethe human settlement, aphinda axoshe futhi noDr Nobuhle Nkabane, bamnika 48 hours ke ukuthi akakwenze lokho. Baphenduleka bakaPresident. Ngifisa silibheke lelo daba nanokuthi i-DA njoba seyiphelile 48 hours engaphendulanga uRamaphosa ithathe siphi isinqumo. Into engizoyenza manje sizoqala ngalolu daba lukaPresident. Okhulumela uPresident nokhulumela iPresidency uthe yena.
I mean, let's start off here. When it comes to the president's prerogative, how is that protected within the country's constitution?
Well, good evening and good evening to the viewers. The Constitution clearly spells out who has the authority to appoint and remove members of the National Executive, and that authority lies with the president solely.
Spokesperson kaPresident la Vincent uyakucacisa ukuthi umuntu onelungelo loku-appointa nokuphinde unappoint or disappoint noma ubani osuke khona, uPresident lelo ilungelo lakhe alinikwe ngokwe-Constitution. Akukhathalekile ukuthi ubani uthini, kodwa ilungelo lakhe, asiqhubeke naye.
Well, it's an unfortunate conflation of issues and misapplication of the Constitution. Number one, you cannot have a member of the National Executive appointed by the president, giving the president an ultimatum. That is wholly inappropriate. Secondly, Mr. Steenhuisen knows very well why Mr. Whitfield was sanctioned in this manner. When he engaged with the president, or rather when the president informed him of his decision, he mentioned the fact that Mr. Whitfield was expecting such a sanction. The president went on to request Mr. Steenhuisen to provide him with a name from the DA that the president will consider and approve for appointment into the National Executive, and specifically to this role of Deputy Minister in the Trade and Industry and Competition Ministry. And therefore, it is unfortunate that you will have Mr. Steenhuisen articulating himself in such a manner which demonstrates a complete disregard of the Constitution, which also demonstrates his disregard for the authority of the office of the president.
Phelile ke 48 hours ngoba 48 hours beyiphela ngo3:15 or 3:30, angisakhumbuli kahle. Namuhla njoba kuyiSaturday. Laba kunqunyelwe khona yona uPresident ukuthi funeka act within 48 hours. Ekupheleni kwayo ke nasi isinqumo ke esithathile iDA ngokuthi uPresident akazange act ngendlela bebesho ngayo. Cela uzwe la.
The Democratic Alliance's federal executive, which met at 1 p.m. today, has resolved to withdraw from the national dialogue with immediate effect. In the absence of a president who's prepared to take action against VBS looters and state capture accused sitting around the cabinet table, it is clear that the dialogue will be reduced to nothing more than a waste of time and money to distract from ANC failures. And this explains why they are so obsessed with it. It's clearly an electioneering ploy at taxpayers' expense to gloss over the serious crises that they have plunged South Africa into. The dialogue also has no constitutional standing whatsoever to take or impose decisions. Frankly, if the President cannot even dialogue sufficiently and meaningfully with his own coalition partners, there is little point to pretending that there is any substance to an ANC-run national dialogue. In fact, the President has repeatedly promised a breakaway to engage with GNU party leaders. But a year later, despite several promises that this would take place, nothing has happened. After every single crisis the GNU has faced, this so-called breakaway or Bosbarat has been mooted, plans are made, but never comes to fruition. Similarly, a proposed breakaway for the Cabinet to deal with how we interact with each other as Cabinet members and resolve disputes and disagreements that will inevitably arise in a government made up of more than 10 political parties. A year later, nothing has happened. No breakaway, no dialogue, and no mechanisms internally to determine how we deal with disputes between each other when they arise. Plus, I make the point that we have already had a national dialogue last year. It's called an election. And the people said very clearly in that election that they do not want to have anything to do with ANC one-party arrogance or domination. So, effective immediately, and until action is taken against those corrupt individuals, the DA will have no further part in this process.
Sona sinqumo ke lesithathu iDA ngoba uminister engazange wawamitha amademand wabo ukuthi impela bona ngeke sabe besaba ingxenye national dialogue futhi bayibona njengento ezowaste imali ama taxpayers. Into engixakayo mina uma bekubona ukuthi izowaste imali ama taxpayers kungani bebengavela ekuqaleni ukuba upresident usivumile ama demands wabo bebezoqhubeka babe ingxenye national dialogue. Kahle iDA idlala muphi umdlalo angidluleke ngiye kudaba lweDA upresident weYouth League uColin Malachi uphawulile naye ngalolu daba yena ukhulume kanje.
The sooner they leave, the better. 24 hours is far. They must leave today. We're requesting that the racist Helen Zille must withdraw all the ministers and his party from the GNU. Anyway, the GNU invited everyone. Now the door is still open. Those who are ready to protect our democracy and the constitution and serve the people of South Africa, they must come and renegotiate with the African National Congress and replace the DA.
Essentially, the DA has a press briefing at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Are you anticipating that they will leave the government of national unity or they will stay, noting that the president has cancelled his trip that he was meant to go to Spain this morning?
They will never leave. They're enjoying the blue lights. Look at Steenhuisen, has gained a better complexion and a new weight. They will never leave the GNU, will push them out if they continue to misbehave. The president must continue to enforce discipline. He's the president of the country. There's no ministers who are independent from the president. Every time a DA minister misbehaves, must remove them until they all leave.
Ngoba uzizwela ke le nkulumo ivele ngaphambi kokuba akubekhuluma beDA njengoba umuzwa ke uColin Malachi obe kune speculation ama speculations athi kungenzeka na iDA announce ukuthi iyayisezuba ingxenye yeGNU uthi yena ngeke kuze kwenze ngoba ba enjoy ama blue light kodwa uthi into afuneka bayenze ukuba pusha out ngokuthi uma uminister weDA yenza iphutha upresident amdiscipline kodwa ngazi ukuthi ngokwe-ANC makuminister we-ANC wenza iphutha funa upresident athule na angazi noma usho lokho na Colin Malachi kodwa ngokumuzwa kwami ngimuzwe esho njalo ngicela ukuzwa ko asidlule kodabeni lika Floyd uFloyd uthe mayikhuluma ne-ENCA
Party Jacob Zuma ever come to you and ask you directly if you are trying to overthrow him? Why was he listening to other people, not you? Who advised President Zuma of the MK party?
No, there's never been a time where he directly came to me to say that I am going to overthrow him. But the report which was presented in the officials, the meeting of officials that took that decision, that report came with him and it was given to him by the people I refer to as scoundrels. as
Do you know who they
dishonest.
are, by the way? I'm just curious.
It's different people there. That includes an imbecile, a fool called Nhlamulo Ndlela, one of the foolish leaders of Umkhonto weSizwe, who unfortunately represents the people there. He's always on drugs and always high on alcohol in terms of how he deals with issues. That is what we're dealing with every day. And he will even take pride that he is going to tell lies to President Zuma about him. And of course, he will use the otherwise very gullible and directionless daughter of President Zuma, who of course has got first front row access to President Zuma by virtue of being the daughter. So that is basically what we're dealing with. And of course, Nhlamulo was working with this
druggie on
Emveni kwale nkulumo kaFloyd uNhlamulo Ndlela uhambile ukwenza i-drug test ngoba efuna ukuprove ukuthi yena akawasebenzisa ama-drugs njengokusho kaFloyd. Wayesethumelela uFloyd i-email ngayithumela ngabameli bakhe ukuthi uFloyd akahoxise lamagama akhe abhale ipost yakhe bamnika 48 hours. Uma engakwenzi lokho bazudlulele enkantolo. uFloyd ke akakwenzanga lokho ngoba akawahoxisanga amagama akhe within 48 hours le abenikwe yona. Ngaleso sizathu ke kwayese uNhlamulo ethatha igxathu lokuthi akaye enkantolo. Wahoxisileke kodwa uFloyd amazwi akhe wahoxisa ngoLwesihlanu. Wahoxisa seyidlulile 48 hours ebenikwe yona. Into engizoyenza la ngizofunda incwadi ebhalwe uNhlamulo esephume high court bese sidlala ke amazwi kaFloyd esehoxisa amagama amazwi akawashilo ngoNhlamulo Ndlela. Nansi ke incwadi ephuma enkantolo iphuma kwi-High Court yase-South Africa eGauteng Local Division eJohannesburg. Case number yakhona 2025-099301. Phakathi kodaba phakathi lukaNhlamulo Ndlela ongummangali kanye noNyiko Floyd Shivambu ongummangalelwa. Base bathi ke note ukuthi le document yafilwa electronically by iregister ngomhla ka27 kuJune 2025. Bese selidlulile kusuku uFloyd anikwe lona 48 hours la inikwe yona insuku ezimbili bese sezidlulile ukuthi uFloyd Shivambu yena wahoxisile lamagama kodwa wahoxisa late kodwa same day ngesikhathi athole ngaso lencwadi wahoxisile lamagama kodwa bese sekulate futhi bese seyidlulile 48 hours. Yena ke mayihoxisa lamagama washo ngoNhlamulo wathi
now, you know, the advantage of, so when I spoke the other time, I was not yet national convener of the Maibuye process. Now I've got the benefit of benefiting from the leadership collective in terms of how we should handle certain things. And part of the guidance which I agreed with is that I must unconditionally retract the statements about drug use and alcohol abuse of Nhlamulo Ndlela, unconditionally. But we take this opportunity to encourage all the people of South Africa to stay away from drugs and to stay away from alcohol, particularly if they are members of parliament and members of leadership of different political parties. Drugs will never build you with anything, will make you to make a lot of mistakes, but we really unconditionally retract those statements that were made there under the guidance of the collective of the leadership. Thank you very much.
Ngiyacela kuzo ukuphawula kwakho ngalolu daba nangu Floyd usewahoxisile amazwi akhe kodwa wahoxise late. Ngabe lokhu kusho ukuthi akasilalelanga na isinqumo noma ubelinde ukuthi athole leli thuba lokuthi ngoba ubazi ukuthi vele une press briefing ngoLwesihlanu wayesethi cha ngizothatha leli thuba la ngoLwesihlanu. Kuthini ukuphawula kwakho ngosingawe bowucanga uFloyd ngabe fanele ngabe wahoxise ngaphambilini alandele njengoba beyishona incwadi noma lokho kwenziwa uFloyd uwenze kahle ukuthi asebenzise ukuthi ngoba vele uzobe vele ne-press briefing ngoLwesihlanu akasale selinda leso sikhathi. Ngicela ukuze ukuphawula kwakho ngalolu daba ngizwe ukuthi wena ubona kanjani ngalonke udaba esilikhulumile kusuka kuleli le ANC no president kanye ne DA size kulo leli lika Floyd ngiyacela ukuza ukuphawula kwakho njengalelo daba ngizwe ukuthi wena kuthini ukubona kwakho. Kodwa ngale kalokho mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo. Ungasisupport ngokujoin membership yale channel. Qala ku R40 ngenyanga ngiyaphezulu. Ungasisupport futhi ngokusidonatela noma ngamalini onayo ikhona i-account kwi-comment ephiniwe. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.